Thank you, Lindsay. Coming up next, we have Tony King from Temperzone. He's brought along his ukulele to tell us about this brand new $10,000 competition with Hitachi Heat Pumps. A great way to win $10,000 for yourself, your school, or your sports club. All will be revealed. Tony King.
Hello, Gerard. How are you?
Oh, very good, Tony.
Good,
a bit
good,
shaken, of course. Gosh, it's a shaky old world.
It is a shaky world at the moment, isn't it?
Oh, my
We're
gosh.
not alone in it anymore, are we?
Temperzone in Christchurch, Tony. What happened with Temperzone?
Well, we have been affected a bit. We've had to move office, so we're setting up in a new office which should be open next week. So fortunately all the staff in Christchurch are okay, they're safe, and only minor damage to their homes as far as I know. So, but yeah, we've had to move office.
Great. Now, just for our viewers, a little bit about Temperzone. Huge, big company.
Yes.
Makes air conditioning.
Makes air conditioning and heat pumps, yes. And we've been going about 55 years. And so, of course, we've been involved with some fairly big jobs during that period.
What are some of the big jobs you've done?
Well, when I joined the company in 1972, we were actually working on equipment for the beehive. About mid-80s, I worked very heavily on the Aotea Centre.
Another biggie.
Yeah, another big one. In the basement of the Aotea Centre, there's loads of our big units. And one of the more recent ones is a fairly big job was Sylvia Park Shopping Centre, which has got about 210 of our units on.
And, well, that's the type of work that Temperzone's been doing. But, of course, there's the huge domestic heating and cooling air conditioning, of course. And now you're in with Hitachi Heat Pumps.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about Hitachi.
Well, we had to meet the residential market, and it's very difficult for a manufacturer in New Zealand to hit the domestic market with locally produced product. Because
they make millions of them.
Oh, they make millions of them, yes. You know, we talk hundreds and thousands, but they make millions. So it's good for us to have an agency for a product that is real good quality, and so we went for Hitachi.
Heat pumps, why are they, now Tony, why are they the most economical form of heating?
Well, why they're the most economical form of heating is because they don't actually generate the heat directly. Heat pumps actually transfer the heat from the outside to the inside. As I said on the previous program, the analogy of the fridge. Think of the inside of the fridge being the outside air and the outside of the fridge being the house, which it is. You're putting heat into the house. And it's called a heat pump because the compressor, which is the heart of the machine, is actually acting similarly to a pump. It's transferring from outside to inside. And of course it doesn't use very much energy to do that. And the energy it does use is put into the heating as well.
And it's hard to convince people. They go outside and it's 5 degrees. Oh, so cold. And yet in that 5 degrees, there's a lot of heat, isn't there?
There is a lot of heat.
It's hard to imagine it.
Yep. There's still a lot of heat in the air at minus 5 degrees outside or 5 degrees outside. Even at minus 40, there's heat in the air. So you can pull heat from the air. It just becomes the lower the temperature, the more difficult it is.
Just such a great brand that, in fact, you give a 6-year warranty.
Yes,
wonderful.
6-year warranty.
It's got to say something about the brand, doesn't it?
Yes, it does say something about the brand. And Hitachi product has got the energy efficiency stars, the energy stars. There is actually a website you can go to and find out how much it costs you based on the star rating. But perhaps in a later program we'll talk a bit more about that.
Now, it's like an elephant in the sitting room, Tony, but here we have a ukulele sitting on the table. There must be a reason.
It's funny you should mention that. Now, that's all about the fact that last week we started a new campaign on the radio advertising.
Yeah,
and
it's got features ukuleles.
Yes, well, apparently the ukulele is now the school instrument. Yeah. It's like recorders were years ago.
But now it's the ukulele.
Now it's the ukulele, apparently. I'm told this. I don't go to school, so I don't know for sure, but that's what they tell me. And so we based our ad campaign around the ukulele.
Yeah.
And what that's leading on to is a competition that we are going to run. Now, you might like to have a listen to the jingle, because that was just a little bit of a...
I've got the jingle right here, Tony.
Yeah.
Let's put it in the machine.
Yep.
Let's have a listen.
Warm in the winter, cool in the summer, it's another Hitachi day. You can wear bare feet, cause everything's sweet when it's another Hitachi day. Get your hands on a Hitachi heat pump and have yourself a Hitachi day. Get your hands on a Hitachi heat pump today.
What a great jingle. It's terrific.
It's a great little jingle, and it brings a bit of fun into the industry and into what we're talking about, heat pumps.
But you have chosen a ukulele because in this contest, you're asking people to go out and get themselves a ukulele.
Yep.
$10,000 can be won.
$10,000.
Wow, explain, Tony. How can you win this $10,000?
Well, what we're doing is we're putting up $10,000 as a main prize, and I believe there's $5,000 worth of other smaller prizes as well to be won. And the idea is that once the competition launches, which is about a week's time, you can go onto the website, www.hitachiheatpumps.co.nz.
And on the website, what will you find?
Well, on the website you'll find the lyrics. You'll find some links there which will take you to the particular part of the competition, and it's got the lyrics, and you can listen to the jingle, you can download the jingle, and then the idea is that if you get together with some friends or whatever, and make a little bit of a video.
Recreate that jingle.
Recreate the jingle.
Wow.
Yes, recreate the jingle.
Yeah.
Mime to the jingle, whatever you want to do, you can recreate your own. Or and the idea is that we want to see the imagination of people and what they can do with the jingle, and as a video, upload it to YouTube, and then
get all your friends and find out who
friends to vote for you or watch it. I mean, it's going to be based on the number of hits.
This would be fabulous for, what about school groups, surf clubs?
School groups,
you know, any type of club. If the club gets together, they could win $10,000 for the club.
Yes, that's exactly right. Yes.
Wow. But you've got to get people to vote for it on YouTube.
That's right.
So the more people
that watch it, then you know, get it going viral, as they say.
What a brilliant idea.
Yes.
What a great competition. All about the little Hitachi heat pump, which is working so hard for New Zealanders right across the country.
Yes.
Now, Tony, if you do want to put an Hitachi heat pump in your place, because winter's coming on.
Winter's coming on.
Please,
in fact,
honestly, before you know it, it's going to be so cold.
Yes, exactly. We're just leading into the very busy time.
Yeah.
April, May, and into the early part of June is a really busy time. So if you want to get your heat pump installed, now's the time to be looking at it and getting somebody organised to give you a price. 0800 692 472.
472. I'll repeat it again, Tony. 0800 692 472.
Exactly.
You have installers right throughout, agents and installers right throughout New Zealand.
You ring us, we'll put you in touch with those.
Make that first call and then you'll put them on.
And I have a tip for you this week.
Oh, a tip for us?
Yes, I thought we'd give a little tip out. You know, there's lots of little things that people can benefit from about heat pumps, and the tip this week really is that if you're leaving the house and your heat pump is running, if you're going to be out for a reasonable amount of time, turn it off.
Yeah.
Heat pumps recover very quickly, especially inverter heat pumps where they have a little boost cycle when you first turn them back on again for 15 to 20 minutes. They will run extra energy and push the energy into the home.
Mr. Tony Hitachi. I'll see you 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time, yeah.
Thank you, Tony.